Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. We're recording this Take 5 on Wednesday afternoon, the day before it's going to be published, and I want to give you a brief update on the legislative session. At this point in time, we do not have any targets established for the Supplemental Budget Conference Committee. It seems as though unless the issue of transportation is resolved, not much else will happen at the Capitol this week. It's thought that once the transportation issue is resolved, then the other pieces of the legislative process will fall into place. Those could include a tax reduction bill, a bonding bill, and then the supplemental budget bill, which would include provisions for the E12 education arena. As you know, the session ends on Monday, May 23rd. As a result of this being the second year in the legislative session, there can be no bills passed after Sunday, the 22nd of May at midnight. Those last 24 hours, there can be no bills passed during the second year of the biennium. And so we're down to a few days. The governor has been meeting with Senator Bach and with the Speaker of the House, Dowd, trying to craft a compromise in order for this process to move forward and to have something completed by our legislators. We still don't know what is on the table, specifically in regards to E12. We know that there are not going to be a lot of dollars available. It doesn't appear that there will be any continuing dollars in the form of money on the formula or in the form of having dollars on for the reduction of the special ed cross subsidy. So we're very disappointed in that, but know that there is still a chance that something may happen over the course of the next few days. As things progress, if we think it's necessary to engage our members, we will issue an action alert and ask you to get involved. But quite frankly, this has been a disappointing session in that at a time when we had a $900 million surplus, E12 education has not been a priority of this year's legislature. With that, I want to mention a couple of dates for you. The MDE Back-to-School Conference will be held on Tuesday and Wednesday, August 9th and 10th at the Minneapolis Marriott Northwest. Once again, this will be held right after the MSBA has their summer conference. And so you may have board members down for a while, and then hopefully you can come down on the 9th and the 10th at the Minneapolis Marriott Northwest for the MDE Conference. Even though we're ending a school year, we're already planning our 2016-17 school year. The MASA Fall Conference will be held on Sunday evening, October 2nd, through Tuesday noon, October 4th. That will be held at Madden's in Brainerd. And we're hoping that you can mark your calendars for the MDE Back-to-School Conference as well as for the MASA Fall Conference. And we hope that we're going to see you at those conferences. I also want to mention an item that you've been hearing a lot from me about, and that's the Minnesota State High School League constitutional amendment process. I'm going to keep reminding you of this. This is important for us, and you as our members are in control of this process at this point in time. We're looking for the State High School League to designate 2 seats on their board of directors for superintendents. This would be the same number of seats that's designated for school board members and for secondary school principals. We believe that the voices of superintendents must be heard on the front end of conversations that are held at the league, and not just after things have been passed and then as superintendents and as members of MASA, we're accountable for implementing those types of decisions. And so we're currently in a process of having the districts present their registration, their membership materials for 2016-17. As part of those materials, you're being asked to identify your school and your school board representative to the State High School League. Once all that information is gathered and the state is asked for that to come in by September 1st, there will then be an election that will ask for 2 seats on their board to be designated for our members. We'll talk more about the election as we go through the summer, but please make sure you turn in those membership materials and include your designee from the school level and from the school board level. With that, I thank you for everything that you do on a daily basis. Have a great rest of May. Please feel free to contact me, 651-319-1211. Thank you.